Discover a vast, alien world. Fight the ferocious local fauna and killer machines. Reveal its secrets, and find a way to escape. The Mobius Machine is a side-scroller action-adventure with an emphasis. Guards is a 14-player coupe fantasy FPS that puts you in the underfunded and overzealous steel boots of the City Watch. Kick down doors, bust criminals, and cause excessive property damage as you fight to restore law and order to the corrupt city of New Alistad. A tranquil world becomes ever more corrupt by the day, spoiled by a pirate organization that forcefully impose their brewing monopoly over the lands. It's up to you to explore, forage, craft, sell, and deliver your brews to overthrow the corrupt pirate organization and restore peace. Welcome to Trappist, 40.7 light years from Earth. Fly your Ark, a colossal spaceship, and mobile base. Explore the solar system and establish thriving colonies. Uncover the mysteries of Trappist in this story-driven colony builder. Intra is a top-down tower defense strategy game. Fight against clever enemies by crafting unique strategies with your skills and towers in Intra's story of rescuing the Gravgassians. Manage towers and defend the main tower with your little hero. Explore maps designed with stylized realism. Exploring a disarrayed food factory, play as Lift and fight your way through this chaos using powerful abilities. Face off against relentless robots and bring them to pieces. Save Dynacat's home from the incoming army of robots in this fast-paced 3D platforming adventure. Dash to the goal, find all the secrets, defeat enemies, and earn points by doing it all in style. Play as a delightfully dumb seagull, find food and complete quests to help free the Grand Masters and gain their powers. Harass humans and free the Poemita Islands from the evil Food Inc. with your powerful poop and loud screams. War Armies is the ultimate PvP real-time strategy game. Command advanced war machines and compete for free against other players from across the globe. Revolutionary mechanics reduce downtime and focus on direct engagement with the enemy. You get to the fun parts of RTs faster. Get ready to laugh and blast through 100 physics-based maps in this comedic multiplayer FPS game. With wacky weapons and fast-paced action, it's a hilarious and explosive experience for you and your friends. A playful narrative adventure about the warmth of fleeting childhood memories, about a little boy named SANYA, rescuing a stray puppy, making true friends, and engaging in many exciting adventures in a small town set in the achingly strange and nostalgic period of the 90s. Toki Pona Island is a comprehensive language learning game that spans a bite-sized tropical community. Piece together all 120 words of this unique microlanguage while you complete villager requests and explore a cozy little island. HuntForOut is a survival FPS game where your main goal is to get out from the labyrinth before it collapses. The task won't be easy. There are a lot of dangers in this mysterious place, and the walls are always moving to harden your way. Rabbit Hole is a fast-paced whose tough as nails 2D roguelike shooter made with love for the genre. You're someone who was suddenly brought to the rabbit hole. Collect guns, fight foes, and meet strange new characters on your descent to the bottom, all in an attempt to find your heart again. Gore casts you as an ace pilot descending through the levels of hell and getting rich in the process. Set in Prohibition-era New Orleans of Murder and Moonshine is a 2D side-scrolling noir shooter filled with strategic assassinations, frantic getaways, and brutal combat. Will you and your gang be able to conquer the swamps and the city? Indulge in a delicious adventure as you choose to battle or befriend your enemies to save the day your way. Personalize your cupcake hero and meet charming friends along the way. Gear up for an epic tank showdown in this dynamic local multiplayer game. Outwit friends in intense PvP battles, or team up to defend against ruthless enemies in PvE. Paint by Cubes is a relaxing, colorful puzzle game. Take control of a coloring cube and solve coloring puzzles according to presented patterns. Build unique synergy spell combos to destroy the hordes of monsters and bosses in this roguelite action game. Utter Takedown is a hardcore top-down tactical stealth game set in the 2000s. You have been a hitman for a long time, but after you stopped working with the local mafia, it decided to threaten your family and get rid of you. Employ your drifting skills and power-ups to gain an edge while dodging obstacles strewn across your path on the way to the podium. Build your perfect diorama. Duel VR is a physics-driven online PvP game that is trying to deliver historical accurate medieval duel combat. Anyone who is enthusiastic to fight in PvP online with realistic swords collision and physics interaction should try this game. Dungeon Chamber is an action game with an isometric view and character evolution. 3 playable classes: Mage, Barbarian, and Rogue DOC. Acquire exclusive powers and adventure through 10 chambers for each hero. Swing bats and throw balls through the intertwined histories of humankind and cricket in this one-button physics-driven game. Russian Soul Simulator is a meditative game that allows the player to look at the Russian nature and the surrounding world in realistic graphics. The game allows the hero to move freely through fields and forests. In the world of excessive biotechnologies, an epidemic is ravaging the human race, infecting people's neuronet implants and enslaving them to the mysterious worm. Who are you, a fighter of the infection or a hunter of new prey? An indie Game Boy style RPG Guano. Build a party from 4 unique races and unravel the mystery of Varonis through challenging old-school turn-based combat. Stickman World Battle, new exciting and thrilling real-time strategy with famous Stickman heroes. Embark on a journey as the valiant cucumber champion. Wield a cucumber as your mighty weapon and navigate through a fantastical world filled with quirky cats, humorous encounters, and epic battles. A card game of wit and strategy. Can you defeat the best players and become the ultimate champion in the kingdom behind the beyond? Ghost in the Mirror is an anthology of graphic adventures, a series of ghost stories characterized by a lot of storytelling puzzles and wild humor. A collection of modern adventure games that still capture the spirit of the 90s games. Light up the dance floor in this cozy puzzle game. Sippy the unicorn must step on every square in the fewest possible moves to make the dance floor light up. Partner with parrots on skates and disco balls to brighten everyone's day. Demolish and Build 3 Prologue is a sneak peek at the driving demolition building mechanics and physics from the upcoming Demolition and Build 3Y. In the game, you demolish old structures and build new, both with hand tools and heavy-duty machines. Bam Boom Blade is a physics-based 2D joust game for 2 players. Act as a wuxia riding on a bamboo and try to defeat your rival using only 2 joysticks on your gamepad experience. The Ice Fighters, a fast-paced tower defense-like game where you battle enemies, scavenge for resources, manage upgrades, and build defenses. Melt enemies during the night and gather resources during the day. Build, automate, and create, but most of all, survive. .3D real-time strategy attack enemy defense with upgradable summoned units. You play as Spirit Summoner to destroy modern human sophisticated defenses of a small city. Dino Park is a cozy idle game about collecting dinosaurs. Watch your dinosaurs level up in real time, earning more money for your park. Create the perfect environment for your dinosaurs to increase the chance of discovering super rare variants. Can you collect them all? Biomanoas is a score attack, tile matching strategy game about building abstract isometric landscapes. Optimize your resources, plan ahead, and fine-tune your strategy to climb the ranks. Face Your Fear is a horror game based on a story with puzzles and a realistic and stressful atmosphere. Navigate through various and challenging obstacles from the ancient era theme to the space age theme, striving to ascend continuously and achieve excellence as soon as possible. It's a different way to feel the emotion of fear. While playing a game, even the slightest sound will cause you to start the game from the beginning. While you are trying to solve a mysterious case, you have an accident on the forest road. Chrono Recorder is a 3D puzzle game. Players can manipulate time and gravity, and you have to use that ability to solve problems. You might think this game is difficult if you don't use your brain. See the scenery and time passes. Ace Pilot Pacific is a top-view air combat game. The action takes place during the WW2 Pacific War. Fly in 6 different planes against the Japanese. Dogfight with the help of your wingmen. Pixel Fixel is a soothing game where players match tiles of various colors to form satisfying gradients. Arrange chaos into beautiful mosaics of colors. In a Detective's Mind is an investigation game that seeks to put you in the role of a detective who needs to solve cases and deal with obscure problems from his past. Drive around town to deliver the packages loaded in your truck. Earn a paycheck to pay for gas and truck upgrades. Gloom Johns is a retro-style, first-person perspective game that combines the nostalgia of legend FPS games with the dungeon's exploration. Step into a mysterious world of skeletons, wizards, and golems. A simple adventure made in RPG Maker MV featuring turn-based combat, unique player characters, and plenty of dungeon crawling in a light-hearted adventure that steadily takes darker turns. Learn to code in Java as well as learning important object-oriented programming principles. A visual novel with multiple endings. A PC free-to-play MMORPG set in the cursed realm of Bartown. As a Dragona warrior, transform into mighty dragons to face Jurton's influence. Immerse in rich lore, landscapes, and battles against darkness. Dreamhouse is Vivaland's build mode, where you can create your dream home from scratch. Play solo or with friends in coop mode. Some strange guys from the next street came to your neighborhood, kick them out. Welcome to Avery Gun, the world's best assault pilot training program, where you'll be placed directly into a virtual battlefield and test your ability to dodge, shoot, and destroy an endless onslaught of enemies. Welcome to the adrenaline-pumping adventure Dangerous Fight, an online shooter that will take you to the heart of the action in the atmosphere of the city of Yerevan, Armenia. Mrs. Chen is asked to pick up some documents. These documents reside at the University of Tokyo, where she used to work. Upon her picking up these documents, she engages with audio recordings and diary entries. Rise and Fall Bronze Age is a grand strategy game set in the Bronze Age between 3400 BC and 150 BC. Expand your power by diplomacy and war. Parts Unknown is an online multiplayer fighting game aiming to recapture the spirit of old fighting platformers with a unique twist. Assassins Unleashed is an in-development missions-based game that requires some thinking and planning to take out your opponents, from hacking turrets to more traditional methods, such as pistols. Each target is a different challenge. Welcome to World of Magica, a turn-based game with an intriguing story filled with mimics creatures who can be anything that is around you, so always be prepared for a fight. This game is a railroad simulation game that allows you to experience actual railroad operation based on video footage of the driving direction of an actual train. The new flames of war have ignited, and you will lead the mobile infantry regiment to defend the position. At that time, these damn Zergs will come from all directions. Play a football American game in 25 minutes. Select your team before using the NFL rankings to decide on your offensive tactics. Run, dodge, and weave your way through deadly traps. In order to secure the cheese, can you beat all 35 levels in this hardcore puzzle game? Space Mergers is a satisfying, fast-paced puzzle game that encourages critical thinking. Combine blocks to create combos and gain points. Reach the highest score you can. There is. Collect food to evolve and fight for your life against enemy cells in this deep underwater, survivor-like roguelite experience. Unlock parts to customize your character. A skiffy survival game with a twist. Set in a suborbit of a black hole, collect materials and scavenge wrecks in order to repair your damaged ship. Travel Along is a hidden object game where you collect stamps, postcards, and coins while searching objects around the world. This game is a JRPG featuring a girl exploring the demon-infested Hell Palace. During her journey, the demon-slaying girl Akari encounters incidents where people's souls have been stolen. Are you lucky or bad? 2D turn-based action-adventure game? Defeat the monster with the hit rate you get by turning the slot. You can also get the character's stat, various items, and good ability buffs all at random. The pesky undead are after your crops. Do you have what it takes to defend your farm against these hordes of undead? Tank Fight is an online fighting game where you upgrade your tank and compete with others until someone wins. You can mess around with friends or join public lobbies.